Hey, what's crackin' boom beats, players? Today is a Dr. Terror volcanic stage, and my hair is a complete maniac on the floor. Anyway, I'm gonna get this buzzed off, or not buzzed off, but cleaned up today. It's a big wreck. I recorded all this earlier, and it looks like my recording didn't give me any volume, so I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys my replays and go over the best commentary I can possible. It'll also make the gameplay go faster. So let's view the battle on stage 1. On stage 1, it looks like we went to the right, and that'd be the best place to go because there's extra GBE, and you should be able to just barrage that rocket launcher so you can get all that extra GBE and knock it all out. And 3 tanks ought to get the job done. So if you're a really low player, this is a really simple, easy stage. You can also, if your barrage isn't strong enough, you can go ahead and artillery those two together. So we took that base down relatively easy, and now it's going to be on to stage dos. Stage dos, guys. So here I also used 3 tanks. Only 3 tanks to knock this down. And these guys are not boosted. Wow, look at these. Looks like Dr. Terror really idolizes Hammerman. I wonder who's more in charge, Hammerman or Dr. Terror? I don't know. But, so, looks like we're going to the right. You might want to take out this sniper tower if you're lower level, because I think it is in range to go ahead and take out your troops to the right, unfortunately. But this is relatively easy. I mean, really is. I mean, I don't even know why. What exactly are you protecting over here, Dr. T? Are you protecting... What's in those crates? What exactly is in those crates? I want to know. In those barrels? Is that like oil for your machinery to work? I don't know. But it seems like you can just go to the right, and it's pretty easy going from there. That base went down relatively easy, and so it should, because it's only stage 2. Now stage 3, I also only used 3 tanks. Let's go ahead and view this guy out. So, definitely want to go towards the right, gain this GBE, and these 2 boom cannons are out of range. So you have to take out this rocket launcher right there and this sniper tower. That sniper tower's got to go. So just gain up the GBE and flare to the right. Then you're going to want to go ahead and take out that rocket launcher first. Throw a barrage at it so you can get kind of double hit points on that mortar, and then start wailing on these defenses over here. Get some more GBE, and then that sniper tower is a pretty heavy beefed up sniper tower, but it's not gonna hurt that much if you can maybe shock it and then take it out. But you don't want to get too close because remember of this boom cannon. That boom cannon's devastating. So it looks like I didn't even do anything here. This is the battle of who has the most health here, because this mortar is just out of range. Usually, typically, anything behind the HQ, it's going to be just out of range if you're perfectly lined up. And I even think that so I went ahead and hyper barraged it just to hurry this attack up, but you should be able to just go in there and keep your peoples at bay. I think the boom cannon is just out of range. No, I don't think it is. I think it's just in range. Alright, so that was Dr. Terror stage 3. Now we're going to move on and see stage 4. Stage 4, also only 3 tanks used. So I'm doing this with minimal effort. So here we went to the right, we barraged the boom cannon, because the boom cannon is no joke. We can't artillery the boom cannon and the shock launcher together because they're one space apart, so we went ahead and barraged them. These, however, we use artillery. So it looks like we're going to go towards the right and make ourselves a way up right around where this sniper tower is at. So we're going to have to take out this little cannon at some point. So we go ahead and wail on this. You know what? Let's just fast forward this just ×2, just so you guys know what's going on. This way this video will be a lot shorter too. Sometimes they can be lengthy. Golly, I can't wait to get a haircut, guys. Anyway, so we threw a shock down because that cannon is starting to wail on my troops there, and I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't like it, Sam I Am. Sam I Am, I don't have any green eggs and ham. I got regular eggs and regular... Actually, I don't even have any ham in the fridge, but, you know, that's Sam I Am for you. So here, as you can see, everything's out of range. This sniper tower is not in range to hit my troops. Like I said before, a lot of the defense is behind the HQ of any HQ. Typically is going to be out of range of tanks, grenadiers, and Zookas. So everything else is going to be in range. So as you can see, I'm starting to go ahead and wail on this, and then it just becomes a time issue. Throw some critters down, get it knocked out. Throw some more critters, double up. Throw some more critters, triple up. You know how I do. Triple threat, baby. And that way, you can go ahead and knock this out. And it gets knocked out with time to spare because it didn't take that many seconds. It only took 2 minutes or so. Now, stage 5 was a different story. Stage 5, I had to use double the tanks, and I had to use medics. Which in reality, I think after I beat this one, I could have used just 3 tanks again. Because as you can see, it started off at 2 minutes. So if I used just half the tanks, you're talking about 4 minutes, which would be right at the tipping point. Now keep in mind, none of my troops are boosted. I only have 1 masterpiece health statue and 1 masterpiece damage statue. And I have 1 masterpiece gunboat statue. So we're moving to the left, and because what we want to do is make our way up right down the center line here. Let's speed this up because you guys can see my progress here. So I re-flare, and this mortar's not doing enough damage to hurt my troops because my medics are able to heal up my tanks faster than they can do damage on them. So we're just sitting here and we're just going to town on this HQ. And if you needed to, if maybe the mortar is doing more damage, just go ahead, take it out, and then re-flare back. Because there is a mortar in the back, but you can position your tanks a little bit further back where that mortar doesn't hurt you at all. Now we move on to stage 6, I believe. Are we on stage 6? Stage 5, stage 6. Now this was insane. This was absolutely insane. I think the people at Boom Beach got stage 5, stage 6, and stage 7 mixed up. They truly did. Because stage 6 has, look how many boom cannons I had to deal with. I had to throw everything at it, and I barely made this. I used all my tanks, I used all my medics, and I used all of my GBE. Because of all, this is a tank killer base. This base said, you know what? We're done with tanks coming in and steamrolling all of our bases. So we're gonna go ahead. Let's just plop down, let's just plop down 2,000% more boom cannons, which is absolutely ridiculous. And as you can see, he idolizes, Dr. T is idolizing Hammerman 3 times more here. So anyway, so we're over here and we're trying to throw down more artillery and barrages strategically. Now I didn't have to take out this boom cannon. I got confused and I used actually extra GBE on this boom cannon in the back because it's going to be out of range once I'm over here to the left. So we went ahead and threw down on this boom cannon right here, and we did a barrage to clear up some of the mines around it. That's kind of the goal we need to do. And so I think at one point we do a shock, but yeah. So we're going to the left, and we're trying to. Now we had to go. Yeah. So we had to throw a shock down because that boom cannon is hurting pretty hard forward there. And I think we have to throw another shock immediately, or not. I don't think we do. artillery. I think because I tried to throw artillery before, and it didn't. I think I missed it. So, yeah. So now we go to the left. And I think at this point, all of our troops are out of range. I think only the sniper tower is doing damage, but it doesn't hurt. Oh, yeah. And this poor little guy, Johnny there, got hit by the boom cannon. Poor Johnny. I tried my best to flare, but sometimes the tanks want to, your first flare, if it's far, they're going to make it kind of a wide spread, and then you just reflare and they'll group up tighter together. It typically does the trick. And I lost a second tank because Sarah was going a little bit to the right, controlling the tank. I think she got mixed up on her levers. Anyway, so now check this out. Stage 7, if you can beat Stage 6, you can beat Stage 7. I guarantee it. I used 6 tanks and 5 medics. Let's check this out. Now, it was a time-sensitive issue here, so I'm going to speed this up. But as you can tell, we just went to the left. This is like so much easier. So all you have to do is, I think all you really have to do is take out this boom cannon with this shock launcher. This boom cannon is going to be out of range if you go to the left. And I realized after I had taken it out, I was like, oh, I didn't even need to do that. I could have saved extra GBE. So I just took out some of these defenses over here for a little bit extra GBE, and then we flared left. Then I had to take out that shock launcher because, as you know, Stage 7, the HQ is going to have a lot of health. And when it has more health, it's going to take more time, so I had to go ahead and take it out immediately. Now, the sniper tower started to wail on my tanks, but I was able to barely pull it off and not get beaten by the sniper towers. So now we can just take out this machine gun and then flare to the left, and I'm completely out of range. This rocket launcher, I think, is still able to hit me, but my troops are able to be healed up faster than what the rocket launcher can do. And this became, once again, like I said, a time-sensitive issue, and I kind of barely made this, so I'll speed this up so you guys can see the attack here. And it just slowly but surely went down. So if you have more than 6 tanks, if you got 12 tanks and you're able to beat Stage 6, you can beat Stage 7. Way easy. Well, that's going to wrap up the video, guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Let me know if you guys want to have me do something interesting on Gearhart. I'm thinking about doing a one troop of like all riflemen or just all grenadiers and just have 5 attacks on Gearhart. So if you want to see that tomorrow, go ahead and let me know in the comments below. Until then, I will see you tomorrow. Go ahead and click the subscribe button right there. And until then, boom, beach, play.